finally. Okay, how are you guys doing today? First time doing something like this, but I figured, hey, might as well. Sorry, you have to fucking get all the way over there. There we go. Turn off a nightlight. Restart again. Okay. Hey, how are you guys doing today? Hope you all are having a great day. First time doing something like this, but I figured why not, right? Previously, I've gone like, here's what some characters match up with. Obviously, we have like, oh yes, Finon is Kevin, and Serene is Alicia, and Pardo, Cypher is Pardo, and I suspect like Aglaya is Ponya, and so on and so forth. So today though, wanted to check out two new characters. We have here HYSILENS, who we've heard about for a while. She's quite interesting. From everything we've heard in the game so far, I believe she is the closest to Eden, considering it's like art and civilization representing, the culture of that world, or that time period, in Eden's case. Man, now I'm getting sad thinking about her. I'm back third, man. But, yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Amphorius Saga of Heroes, HYSILENS. Ooh, okay.
Electra, that name has long since sunk into the depths of the past. Ah, it's you, little gray fry. Call me HYSILENS. I am the Knight Commander of the Holy City, and I will remain on watch. I will not let the storms or fate cloud your eyes.
Wave-strumming Knight, Electra, sort of true name. Styxia, a coastal city of intoxication and dreams, where echoes of old songs still drift among the waves. Electra, daughter of the sea, GRISEO's heir who cleanses the ocean's core flame, dispels the murky undercurrents, and orchestrates a feast of revelry for the heroes beyond the sky. The show must go on, even if hope, or probably quote from her, right?
The show must go on, even if hope is as fragile as bubbles. The waves will keep surging forward.
Affiliated city-states, Styxia, Akama, Divine Authority, Chalice of Plenty, Fagosa. Yeah, so she's very cool. What is that? Quantum Nihility? And then... Or Lightning Nihility? I think Lightning Nihility makes more sense, right? Yeah, Lightning Nihility. Her design looks super cool, obviously. Of course, it doesn't actually, like, pop in further. Not really. Yeah, from what I was saying, what we had heard so far about Fagusa and HYSILENS, I was like, oh, well, revelry, wine, all that sort of stuff definitely sounds like Eden. Yeah, I'm interested. And of course, this definitely tells us that yes, our suspicions on the cycle beginning anew. Hopefully, I think we might be getting the last cycle for the next half of Amphorius. But yeah, I'm very intrigued. Great design, of course. We'll love to see her in game. Now we're on to CERYDRA. Or CERYDRA? Amphorius Saga of Heroes, CERYDRA. Flamebearer, or
Flamebearer, Tyrant, Empress, Supreme Commander, Imperator. The world has given me countless titles, but you may simply call me by my true name, CERYDRA.
Chessmaster Monarch, CERYDRA. The Northern Empire, a lost dynasty where frozen lands burn with ambitions of conquest. Sovereign CERYDRA, Chrysos heir, who wields the core flame of law. You shall set your pieces, challenge the gods, pass judgment upon the faithless, and carve the path of flame chase into the fate of this world.
This is no end. The path of Emphorius shall blaze across the stars.
City Akama, divine authority, scale of justice, Talenton. Chat, are they just giving us Farina? Justice, wind, harmony. That's very interesting. I also had a thought, of course, right, with Anaxa being Sue. I was like, I forgot to say that. Yes, Anaxa is Sue, and then Maide, either Cosma or Calbus. I lean more towards Cosma with his desire to be a hero, but yeah, and then it's like, oh, Mobius possibly could be looked at as like castress and stuff. I think here, again with these two, it's like Eden for HYSILENS. CERYDRA is very interesting. Almost GRISEO. I do think GRISEO, but obviously Farina coded with the whole
I am a justice
sort of attitude. Yeah, and both in military positions, which is very interesting as well. Knight Commander, Supreme Commander. Yeah, great design as well there. Yeah, I mean, what more can I say? I can't wait to see them in game, get to know their characters. Of course, they're coming after our big collab patch and Finon. So, well, we're strapped for primos, or sorry, Stellar Jade. But yeah, with that, gonna end it off there. I'm super interested seeing who they end up reflecting more in Impact 3rd, or, you know, just generally who they're getting inspiration from. But leave it off there. Thank you guys so much for coming on by. Tell me what you guys think of both these new characters. Are you guys gonna save for either of them, or are all your polls spoken for next patch? Let me know down below. And if you guys enjoyed, feel free to like and subscribe. Thank you all for coming on by. Hope you guys have a great day, night, whatever time it is for you. Love you all. See you guys next time. Bye bye. See ya.